They said the dynasty was dead. They said Taikyo High School, the once mighty name that ruled Japan's high school baseball fields, would never rise again. For years, the echoes of their glory faded, replaced by silence, disappointment, and whispers of, what happened? But then, a storm arrived. Not a veteran, not a seasoned upperclassman. A boy, just 16 years old, with eyes that burned like fire and a body built for war. His name, Ryunosuke Mokudai. When Ryunosuke first walked into the Taikyo training ground, the other players froze. He wasn't just tall. He wasn't just strong. He looked engineered. The kind of athlete who makes coaches stop mid-sentence. A 50-meter dash in 6.0 seconds, faster than most pros. And a record-breaking shot put champion from Aomori. They called him, the monster freshman. But no one, not even the coaches, knew what he was truly capable of. For Taikyo, this year was supposed to be another rebuilding season. Another year of next time. But destiny had other plans. It all started one cloudy afternoon in Tokyo. The crowd small, the expectations smaller. Taikyo trailed by 2 runs, the usual story. The opposing pitcher was a senior, fast, ruthless, and ready to end it all. Then, in the 5th inning, Ryunosuke stepped up to the plate. The stadium grew quiet. It wasn't nerves, it was a shift. Something in the air changed. He adjusted his helmet, tapped the bat twice. The pitcher smirked, a freshman. This'll be easy. The first pitch came screaming, 147 kilometers per hour. Ryunosuke didn't move. Strike 1. The second pitch, a brutal curve. Strike 2. The crowd sighed. Just a kid, someone muttered. But then came the third pitch. A fastball, high and inside. The sound that followed wasn't the crack of a bat, it was an explosion. The ball vanished. Every head tilted upward as the white sphere soared beyond the fence, beyond the scoreboard, and into the gray Tokyo sky. A 3-run home run. The first of his high school career, and the beginning of Taikyo's rebirth. The dugout erupted. The silence was gone. And so was the doubt. In that moment, the team remembered who they were. The pride of Tokyo. The giants of the diamond. And leading them, unbelievably, was a boy from Aomori, with thunder in his arms and ice in his veins. Ryunosuke didn't celebrate much. He simply lowered his head, jogged the bases, and whispered something under his breath. Taikyo isn't done yet. That night, social media exploded. Clips of his home run spread across Japan. The freshman monster, Taikyo's savior, a new legend begins. But what no one saw was what happened the next morning. Before dawn, Ryunosuke was already training. Running sprints under the fog. Swinging the bat till his hands blistered. He wasn't chasing fame, he was chasing purpose. Taikyo's seniors began to notice. One by one, they followed him to the field. What began as a solo workout turned into a silent movement. By sunrise, the entire team was training with him. A dynasty doesn't die, it sleeps. And Ryunosuke had just become its alarm clock. As the season went on, Taikyo started winning again. Not with luck, not with flash, but with heart. Game after game, the monster freshman delivered. Stealing bases, diving catches, home runs that made pitchers flinch. Every swing was a statement. Every run, a reminder. Reporters called him, a 1 in a million athlete. Opponents called him, unfair. But his teammates called him something different. Hope. Still, Ryunosuke wasn't satisfied. After every win, he stared up at the empty championship banner in the gym, the one from Taikyo's glory days. He didn't want to just play. He wanted to restore a legacy. In the semifinals, with 2 outs and Taikyo trailing by 3, the impossible happened again. Bases loaded. Full count. The crowd chanting his name. He swung. And the ball, the ball, disappeared into history. Another 3-run homer. Taikyo wins. But this time, Ryunosuke didn't smile. He looked at the crowd, at the tears in his seniors' eyes, and said quietly, "This isn't about me. This is about Taikyo." And that's when everyone realized, this wasn't just talent. It was destiny. Because sometimes, it takes just one spark to reignite an empire. And Ryunosuke Mokudai was that spark, fierce, humble, relentless. When Taikyo advanced to the national stage, they didn't walk in as underdogs anymore. They walked in as believers. Believers in hard work, in pride, in rebirth. And at the center of it all, a freshman who carried the weight of history on his shoulders. No one knows how far Ryunosuke will go, college, pro leagues, maybe even the world. But one thing is certain. Taikyo High School, once forgotten, now stands tall again. And every time the wind passes through the Tokyo field, it carries the echo of that bat. That moment when a boy reminded Japan that greatness never truly dies. Because dynasties don't fade, they wait. And all it takes is one monster freshman to wake them.